Okay, so when I first like reacted to this, I didn't really think it was gonna be a thing, right? Like I just thought it was, you know, whatever, dude. It's just like petty and shit. Wow, wow, wow. Letus is sad. Here's the situation. You need to be able to AoE as a tank. You need to have threat. That is the very, very basic core minimum responsibility as a tank. I'm not talking about using cooldowns. I'm not even talking about being a decent tank. I'm talking about literally the core aspect of the job is holding threat. Literally the skeleton of a tank, okay? The ain't no way of a tank is holding threat. And if you can't do that, then that's a problem. So this was the first post, but this is a 3-parter. Okay, now you guys can look at those comments or whatever, you know, I already did a video on this. So you guys could do that shit. Now we're gonna watch part 2. All right, here we go. Idiot Sam responds to Xeno. Okay, first off, I want to say this. Bruh, don't respond to me, man. You don't have to convince me of anything, man. Your response should be to the other guy, main tank. All right, here we go, but let's watch.
Hey everyone, I have a story for you all today.
Oh, yeah.
I've officially made it in Final Fantasy XIV. I've been called an idiot by the one and
Is that making it?
the only Xeno, called Ikante himself. So Xeno, if you're seeing this, I'm honored, even though you were misled a little bit. That's okay.
Okay, hold
Idiot
up.
samurai
Hold up. I was misled. Okay.
that called main tank an asshole will share some details that you didn't know when you reacted to his tweet.
Oh, yeah.
First things first, let's clear up a few things.
Okay.
Number one, I don't personally know the tank from the incident. I queued for expert and got the party I got. Number two, I am an idiot.
All right, hold on. So let's see. Is he lying about this? Did he actually know? This is just really weird to me. How you would just say this to a random. I don't know. You know what? Let's just keep watching.
But not for the First things first, let's clear up a few things.
Okay.
Number one, I don't personally know the tank from the incident.
Okay.
I queued for expert and got the party I got. Number two, I am an idiot, but not for the reasons you think. Now let's talk about the incident in question.
Okay.
I load into the instance and I noticed the tank is new. They single pull, and when I noticed, I thought, whatever, and killed whatever he pulled. Personally, this never bothers me. I just want to get my tomes. First forward to
Well, hold on. If you notice that the tank isn't using AoE, isn't that a problem that the tank isn't using AoE? He's new. He's new. I don't care if he's new. It's 2 buttons, bro. It's 2 buttons, which is arguably easier than 3 buttons. You get those 2 buttons before level 90, so I don't want to hear your shit.
the first thing I said. Personally, this never bothers me.
Okay.
I just want to get my tomes.
Yeah.
First forward to the first thing I said to main tank and the screenshot posted. Tank died during a boss fight and main tank had aggro. Why does he have aggro over a samurai when he played summoner? Well, I know he had a savage weapon. I don't. I'm pretty sure I saw him use raid food in a pot, but I'm not sure on that, so don't quote me.
Dude, I fucking hate that elitist mentality. People using raid food and pots in a fucking dungeon, man. Dude, you fucking try hard. You fucking try hard. You deserve to die because this is casual content, okay? This is casual content, and how dare you use those blasphemous items in the game?
Anyway, I'm pretty sure I saw him use raid food in a pot, but I'm not sure on that, so don't quote me.
Okay.
Anyway, he started running around the boss arena, and because he has aggro, the boss was running everywhere. Which annoyed me because I kept trying to hit the boss, and my Jatsu cast kept getting canceled.
Hold up. Okay. So this is funny to me because out of this entire situation, he's annoyed that his cast kept getting interrupted. Out of this whole situation, dude, he's annoyed that his cast kept getting interrupted. Okay.
That's when I annoyed me because I kept trying to hit the boss,
yeah, I hate
and my
that.
Jatsu cast kept getting canceled.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That's when I
sucks,
told
dude.
him to stop running,
Yeah.
and then he replied, "Guy needs to provoke." The tank was up at that time, but I didn't pay attention to what they were doing because I kept having to move and time my cast rights as
Oh,
a certain
yeah.
someone was still moving the boss away from all of us.
Oh yeah.
But for all his talk about playing optimally and being better, main tank didn't seem to understand that moving the boss away when you catch aggro helps no one, especially not yourself,
Well,
and especially not.
sometimes you can skip like autos, man, and you probably didn't want to die. So even if you skip one auto, it's kind of helpful because at that point, you're not really worried about damage.
Your melee when you catch aggro helps no one, especially not yourself. And especially not your melees. On to the rest of the conversation he showed on Twitter. Main had been pulling ahead of the tank, whereas the healer and I stayed with the tank, hence why he died. He also assumed that the tank and I are friends. It's at this moment I realize who I'm dealing with. A content creator and raider that's probably got more hours and clears than me, but I don't care. An asshole is an asshole, no matter what they have accomplished.
Yeah, fuck 'em, dude.
Now I'm an idiot because I should have just not said a word the whole instance and watched and laughed as he died, pulling ahead of the tank.
Okay. So here's two things here. What he just said, he just should have shut the fuck up. Yes, 100%. You can stop right there. Dude, this whole video, it took 2 minutes just to say that. Dude, this should be a 2-minute and 3-second video. Because, man, when you get in dungeons like this, you should already have it in your head that, okay, it's going to be fucking miserable. Just get it over with. I don't believe him when he says, like, I just want to get in there and get my tomes. Because if you just want to get in there and get your tomes, okay, so let's say the I would have been in there and I would have saw another DPS running ahead like that. I would have ran with that DPS because yes, brother, yes, let's get this miserable pile of shit over with. Let's get in and get the fuck out. Yes, let's go. I'll help you.
Now I'm an idiot because I should have just not said a word the whole instance and watched and laughed as he died, pulling ahead of the tank. I'm also an idiot for misspelling Xeno. Granted, that was during the final boss fight.
This whole situation is so stupid, man.
I'm also an idiot for misspelling Xeno.
Okay.
Granted, that was during the final boss fight and I didn't want to mess up my rotation just to throw something at the guy.
This doesn't add up. So he made a comment about missing his Ayujutsu cast. Then he just made another comment about not wanting to mess up his rotation. You're obviously trying to DPS. Like, here's the thing. This guy, the samurai, has a similar mentality to Main. Like, they both want to just get the dungeon over with. He should have noticed the tank not pulling all the adds together. So this is where I'm confused. Because if you're actually trying to do damage, but you're having a tank that can't even AoE, that's going to prevent you from doing damage, especially if you fucking die. It's either he's lying or I'm misunderstanding something. It doesn't make sense to me why that the samurai would be mad at the summoner when the summoner and the samurai actually have a similar mentality on what the fuck they want to do with the dungeon. I think he knew the tank. I don't know though. Regardless if he did or not, in a dungeon, when I see a fucking DPS just run ahead, dude, I go with them. Get it moving, keep it moving, let's go, let's go. That's the mentality. In an expert dungeon, dude, it's so fucking easy. You don't even need a tank. So this whole thing, like let the tank pull and all this bullshit, the tank should just hold W and use AoE. That is the expectation of a tank.
I'm also an idiot for misspelling Xeno.
Okay.
Granted, that was during the final boss fight and I didn't want to mess up my rotation just to throw something at the guy. I also probably should not have called him an asshole in chat. That can get me in trouble with Square Enix.
No, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
So big whoops on my part there.
Yep.
Personally, I would have been fine letting this whole thing be just another funny duty finder story amongst friends. But Main Tank decided to post.
I mean, it is a pretty fun. I mean, this is a pretty funny story, man. We got 3 movies out of this, dude. This was supposed to be a pilot, but we got 3 movies. That's incredible.
Screenshots without context, and now Xeno has reacted to it and called me an idiot, which I do deserve to some degree. So in response, Main Tank, you're an asshole.
Holy shit.
And I don't apologize for saying it the first time now.
Damn.
Mostly because you...
Okay. All right. I call everyone an idiot. Look, I'm going to pick a random chatter. Look at this. This is a random chatter. Summoner hard, XFF. XFFing, aboba, XFFing, facts, XFFing. Okay, let's pick another random chatter. Let's pick this guy. W, aboba. I pick hair, OKK. Bro, literally the same this had his name censored and no one would know. Keck W, scatter. Okay, let's pick another. Let's pick this motherfucker. W, aboba, XFFing. Okay, so you see what I'm getting here? I'm surrounded by idiots, including myself. I'm an idiot. So the fact that I called you an idiot, you don't take it personal, man.
Main Tank, you're an asshole. And I don't apologize for saying it the first time now. Mostly because you decided to air your grievances online, and now it's gotten attention it probably shouldn't have. Not that you probably care. Also, I'm sure you didn't do that just to see what would happen. No, you surely didn't post that for attention, did you? No, you wouldn't do that. Yeah, you did. You totally did.
Did he post it for attention? Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. When Final Fantasy is in its downtime, that thirst, that need for drama amplifies. Because this is what Final Fantasy XIV players are. They're drama vampires. And when anything, I mean literally anything, look at what we are reacting to right now. Literally anything happens, they will latch onto it with their femboy fangs. They will suck all of the drama out of it that they can until whatever it is a hollow husk. And the only thing comes out is dust. That's 14. If this was like the beginning of an expansion, dude, no one would give a fuck about this. But because nothing is going on, everybody gives a fuck.
Also, I'm sure you didn't do that just to see what would happen. No, you surely didn't post that for attention, did you? No, you wouldn't do that. Yeah, you did. You totally did. Thankfully, I'm not scared of you, Xeno, or anyone else in this community, or what they think of me. Xeno, you're mostly blameless. You're just reacting for the content, and I get that, man.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. You know what? I want to thank this samurai. No. What's his name? R.A. I want to thank this guy. Now, see what you guys are saying? This guy's a loser. Main Tank's a winner. No. They're both winners in my heart. They are blessing us with an early Christmas present. This is how I look at this. Mod him. VIP him.
Man, it's fine. Also, it's a bit of an honor to be called an idiot by you, so thanks. I'm actually a fan of your content, and I like how you mentioned how you would have reacted in the whole situation in his shoes instead of how he reacted. So, in closing,
Yeah, I appreciate that.
here's just a few things about me.
Okay.
I am pretty much a very mediocre casual raider. That's pretty much it.
Ain't nothing wrong
And
with
when I
that.
queue for duty, I personally don't care what the tank does. I just want to get it done. I've done instances where I was the tank on Samurai. Was it a pain to clear? Yes. But you know what? We still clear faster than me and some of my friends do, acting like complete idiots. Me and friends almost ran out of timer because we took so long clearing a Shadowbringer's endgame dungeon because we were just being dumb and killing each other left and right. And you know what? The run where I had to be a tank,
I mean, dungeons aren't exactly the most exciting thing.
I still cleared that faster than when me and my friends were being idiots and
he
trying to
gonna
kill
die?
each other left and right. So you know what? Just suck it up.
Holy shit. Well, why'd you, I want to know why you picked this footage, man.
So you know what? Just suck it up, get the duty done, and move on. Main Tank could have saved so much trouble by keeping...
I mean, that's the part I don't agree with him on, man. Because if that's his mentality, then why wouldn't he just say anything? Let the guy pull ahead and die. Like, who cares? Everybody has a gamer moment, you know what I mean? So if this person's telling the truth, then maybe they just had a gamer moment. Or it could be that they're not telling the truth, and it was maybe like a pride thing. That like, no, you're not supposed to pull in front of the tank or some weird stuff like that. That's really weird coming from a DPS. But anyway, that's just one part where it's just like you're saying one thing, but then you're not, it doesn't match with the action, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
keeping his mouth shut and just going, whatever. But he decided not to do that. Now, granted, I probably shouldn't have reacted, but it is what it is at this point. And now, here we are. Me reacting to Xeno reacting to Main Tank, who is still an asshole. Thanks for watching, everyone. And do all the cringe things that I'm about to mention to you, like, comment, subscribe. And drop me a follow over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rudrake to see the Idiot Samurai raid and play other games. Until next time, God bless, rock on, and much love. Rudrake out.
Okay. All right, now let's look at the comments. Y'all like this video, dude? Oh. Uh-oh. Let's read the comments on this. Okay, this is part 2. I don't know, man. In an in-game dungeon, you are required to do... okay. Whoa. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got a question. Has the tank in question... Does anybody know who he is? Have they responded at all? So let me get this straight. Maybe the tank purposely did that until this happened. Maybe the tank is Santa Claus. In an in-game dungeon, you are required to do at least knowing how to AoE combo as a tank. By then, you already know how aggro and mob dungeons by now, even with this... Or you can suck it up and clear regardless. I've done it, and I didn't blast the people on Twitter crying to a big streamer for attention and response. Dude, I'm not going to do analysis. I'm not going to look into their rotate. Dude, they can't. They didn't even AoE in a dungeon, man. It's too much. It's too much. That's bully at that point. And a little bit of bully is okay, but like, serious bully, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. Tank. High in HP and trained in defense, a tank serves as the party's shield, skilled at keeping foes' attention and bearing the brunt of enemy attacks. In case you weren't aware, keeping a foe's attention includes use your AoE sometimes. This is literally taught to new players in the Hall of Novice, by the way. Making someone aware of mistakes they are making is not flaming bullying, and I think some chill out bro is in order. I mean, this is true. This is the same thing what I said. Tell that to the other guy. Oh, come on, man. You would not last a single day in WoW if you truly believe use AoEs please is toxic. Use AoEs and packs is quite literally in the tutorial. Hall of Novice role exercises. Oh, shit. Man, maybe we should do this actually. I've never actually done the Hall of Novice. So they actually make you do this shit? Yeah, so that's a problem. I feel like they should make you. I feel like it should be like an account thing where if it's your very first character, you have no other characters, right? It's your very first character, you have to do this at least once. So if you job boost, I think that they should make you do this. If it's your first character. Oh, and this is what I replied. They added me on my day off, man. They added me yesterday, bro. And I said, I can't watch this now. I have to wait. I bet you'll turn this 4-minute video into... Here's another thing too. People are always quick to be in the defense of someone, right? No, don't bully him. Don't say those mean things. Okay, well, one, nothing that was said was mean, right? But another thing is, what about the other people? What about their time? Their time is also just as valuable as the person that is wasting their fucking time. There's more of them than you. So it is your responsibility, in my opinion, to respect the other members of the group's time. Respect the content and people's time. This isn't first timing as a tank in Sastasha. This is a max level dungeon. A tank should be able to tank. Yes, healers should heal, and DPS should at least know their basic rotation. Why is this even debatable in a multiplayer game? Why do you care if we clear in a relatively fast time regardless? This person isn't talking about clearing in a relatively fast time. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about doing the basic responsibilities. No, we're not talking about fast time here. We cleared in maybe a minute less time than a normal expert. Okay, I don't believe that for a second. Ain't no way, bro. That's a fucking lie right there. That is a fucking lie. We cleared in maybe a minute less time. Maybe a minute less time. No way. With multiple deaths, a tank's not even AoEing. Ain't no way, man. Less than a normal expert run because even with the suboptimal play from the tank, me, main, and the healer were overgeared for the... I don't give a shit if you're overgeared or not. You can be absolutely overgeared to the teeth, but if you literally don't hit your fucking buttons, then it's not gonna matter, man. Because when you play a massively multiplayer online game, you're responsible for other people's time as well as your own. So shit like this is frankly inexcusable. But a pea-brain like you... probably can't understand empathy. So I don't know why I'm trying to convey that concept. I'd respond with more, but you clearly lack the ability to comprehend rational disagreements. I'd respond with more, but you clearly lack basic human communication skills. And unfortunately, I don't speak clown. Well, that was pretty good. Speaking clown. Honk honk. I think I speak that. If a tank doesn't want to do the basics of his role while playing with others, then there's always trusts. It wasn't a leveling dungeon, but an expert. It is to be expected for a tank to be able to hold aggro and use AoE skills. It is literally asking for the minimum from them. Did you even watch the video? Lol, probably not. I mean, I watched the video and I agree with this person. I agree with this person. Do we need to watch it again? Is this the video? I did. I've been the idiot player. I've also helped carry people to clears and content they had no business clearing. I've been the dead summoner in a 24-man because tanks won't use stance. I still think offering the advice for a tank to use AoE is valid, not toxic. You assuming main was elitist and should go cry about it was toxic. That is, oh, that's true. Holy fuck, man. Preach it, brother. He gave a valid critique request. If anything, you seem to be enjoying your 2 minutes of fame and the cloud of being noticed. I mean, is it that? If someone, I don't know, ats me or something, there's a very high chance that I guess clout or anything like that, you're not going to maintain. I don't know if that's what this person was trying to do. I mean, I don't really care though. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, when Final Fantasy is in a low, this little petty, like, you know, slap fight or whatever, you know, it's very funny to a majority of us. And I thought the video was really funny. I thought the video was really funny. If you can't press 2 buttons, then don't press the 3 buttons it takes to queue. I never really thought about it. The tank not AoEing was not why main died. That's 100%. Like, if you have your tank stance on and you AoE as a tank, it's literally impossible for anyone to pull off of you because they buffed tank stance so much. That is why that they died. Blacklist incoming. GG. I always get my 110% even in casual content. I have ACT up when I do casual stuff to check how I'm doing. I'm playing a game. I don't want to be shit, even in casual. Hell yeah, brother. Tell people to suck it up because it's casual is a weak mindset. He was politely asked. He was not harassed. Holy shit. This motherfucker right here is dropping truth bombs. Well, good for you. Also, I never said suck it up. It's casual content. I said suck it up and get it done. I had to work harder during that dungeon by maybe 10%, and that was fine. Okay. We got it done, and the bitching from Maine was you know what I think it was, man? No, okay. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think that they just had a gamer moment, and they're embarrassed, and they don't know how to handle it. I mean, everybody's had a gamer moment, man. Really wild that you would out yourself like this. Better I do it myself before someone else does. I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, nobody really cared. Maybe you took Maine tweeting it more than what it was worth. Or maybe you took me reacting to it more than what it was worth. I'll explain why I reacted to it in the first place. He like added me. And you know what's funny, man, is if you wouldn't have mentioned my name, like if you wouldn't have brought me into it, then I would have never seen this. So like you actually outed yourself before you outed yourself. Okay, see, here's the thing about me. If you mention my name, I'll take a look at it. There's going to be a high chance I react to it. But it just depends. It depends on what I'm doing. Like if the game is like, you know, in a lull or not. So the only reason why I reacted to it, it wasn't because I thought it was like a huge deal. It wasn't because I was like really out to get anybody. I just genuinely thought it was kind of funny. This isn't the own you think it is. It just griefs other players, giving excuses for making their experience worse and being a toxic casual in its purest form. Can't wait for your tank friend to get banned for griefing by not using AoEs, man. Maybe then you'll understand that you aren't always right. You can have watched the video and still think the tank was intentionally playing incorrectly. All right, so this is part 2. We're going to look at part 3. Yeah, but that's on the next episode. Yeah, there's a part 3. This is the part 3 right here. So how it started was Maine put this up, then Rudrake responded with this. This is the response, and now Maine responded to the response. So we got a part 3. But unfortunately, that's it for part 2. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. That was just for YouTube frogs. Dude. Fuck the YouTube frogs, man. They should be in here, man. Because we're going to look at this, dude. They're going to have to wait 2 extra days for this shit. Because Leo's got to upload this, and then they got to wait 2 extra days, and then he'll upload the third one. Yo, fuck them, dudes.